Hi everybody, all my followers, be welcome to another video. So the video today is on a 2007 Skoda Fabia 2. Not sure which engine is on this. I know it's petrol because I had it running. It was left just where my Corsa is, and when I moved it to here, obviously I know it's petrol. Anyway, the issue with this car is the following. Let's start this thing and see if it acts up again. Now the weather today is not very good, so I don't know what I'm going to be able to do. It's been raining pretty much all day, but at least I'll make a start. So basically the car is running, as you can see, okay, and this is my issue. And the other side, there's no electric windows. Now the interesting thing is, when I initially moved the car, everything was working. Both windows were working, everything was fine. Now I came here again to start the video, it's not working. So, not really sure. However, I did a quick inspection and look what I found. Can you see, you probably can't, but can you see the glue on this rubber? And on that rubber there, look at that. Look at that. Again, guys, I'm not the first one around here. It could have been that this has been repaired in the past. It's been repaired in the past and it failed again. So, to be honest, I think that's where my problem is going to be. It's going to be somewhere in there. But still, let's gonna do a quick scan and see if we see anything. Probably not really needed, but we'll do a quick scan and we'll go from there. Okay, so for that today we're gonna be using the IM608. Okay, let's gonna update that. I haven't connected the VCI for a long time. Okay, let it to do that. The only reason why we're gonna be using the IM608 is because I literally just been out. I've just been out with the IM608 to do something, and I've just thought while he's outside, I will just use it. And there's no point to take the Maxi Cs from the box, and we'll use this one. So, just gonna see if we can detect this VIN number. I still need to go and find out which engine we have on this. Okay, probably doesn't really matter, but it's the BZG. That's the one on this car, the 1.2. So, probably a little bit of an overkill, really, scanning the car and all this stuff. Probably was not needed. But, that's gonna go... Control unit. Okay, trouble codes. Doesn't really matter. Not sure if my windows are controlled by the central electronics, but we'll have a look. Okay. Passenger doors. And doesn't look like. Okay. It's a quite basic car, so not. Okay, let's try module 46. Let's gonna look at the live data. Okay, so he's gonna be here. So, regulate and drive a door. What's that? No, sorry, it says not installed. So window right rear, so that's rear. It says not installed. What the hell? Hold on. Huh? Driver door locks, passenger door key switch, driver door unlocked, unlocked, passenger door. Door control modules. Well, this is interesting. So basically, driver door, button driver door, everything says not installed. It's really weird. So it looks like these windows, I'm not sure how they work, to be fair. I would say they would go through the module, but... Oh, well done. What was that in there? Data bus, condition, wire, 2 wires. So no, that's good. Okay, let's gonna go back. Ah, crap. Let's see if there's anything for the windows. Central locking indicator lamp. Not really sure. Oh yeah, it's the door one, probably. Door warning light. Ah, crap. What have I done? There's no closing roof. Turn signals. Alarm horn, okay. That's it. There's nothing for the windows. So I think what I'm going to do, guys, very quick, before we start to work on this, is to get hold of some diagrams to better understand this system. But I have a feeling, because it was working before and now it's not, I'm not really 100% sure, but I'm going to think it's going to be something on that door, especially looking at the fact that someone has been there. So we're going to quick look at diagrams, see if I understand how this works, if it goes through the comfort module or not, which I think would go, but let's quick get a hold of some diagrams and go from there. I go hold of some diagrams, as you can see in there in the corner, but anyway, so as I was start to look through some live data more on the central electronics, not on the comfort module yet, just related to this door, because I was interested to see, I stumbled on this. So this is the door contacts. I'm gonna open the driver's door, the passenger door, sorry, that door in there. So he's saying closed. Door open. Door closed. Now let me open the driver's door, this one. And as you can see in there, it carry on saying door closed. Okay. Now let me open passenger door, this one here. Damn it, it's locked. Hold on a second. I just hope he's not. He's probably locked for the kids, and I can't do it. Let me open this side, see if this one opens. Now this one opens. There we go. So rear right door contact opens. Closed. As you can see, the driver's door is still saying closed, even though the door is open. Okay, so there is other things here that are now working from this door. So more and more I'm inclined to go and just look at those at the loom that comes out from the door to the car. But I'm really actually so the diagrams, guys, what it shows me is that there is literally the modules for the doors are actually part of the motors. The switches on both doors connect straight to the modules on that, and inside the door, and then there is looks like some communication between the door modules and the central electronics, and there's a LIN bus between the driver's door and the passenger door, and that's about it. Few powers and grounds, etc, etc, but some of the powers are common to other things, so I was expecting to have other issues if that was the case. So yeah, it is however strange that that door also stopped working, but because I can't really see, unless it's because of the LIN bus missing and the module just shuts down because this cannot communicate with the other door, which most likely could be that. So that is that possibility. But it is a quite simple system really, but it doesn't, the buttons connect straight to the motors and door module, if you want to call it. It's not really a door module, but the window lifter module, let's say, is part of the module that controls the motor. Is all in one piece. So yeah, I'm gonna carry on just sticking a little bit, mainly because the weather is like this and is absolutely terrible. I'm not gonna be able to do a lot today, but at least we'll get a little bit more familiar with the system before we move on. And who knows, it might be something else that that can be, you know, give us a little bit more information. So I'm going to carry on digging into this. Okay, might not be related, but I decided to pull this out, and look at that. Clearly someone has been there, look at that. So we're going to have to pull these out and try to find out exactly what's going on with this. This is glued with super glue. Oh my god. What's happened here? It must have broke. Is this broken? Doesn't seem like broken to me, but it's raining like crap. Oh shit. Okay. Like this, so we're not going to shoot anything as we pull these out. Oh, the weather is just not helping. Shit, hold on a second, I need 2 hands for this, guys. Okay, it's virtually impossible, guys. It's just too much. It's raining too much. But as I was messing with it, I just plugged it back in. I'm gonna definitely have to take that properly, maybe take these off, because as I was looking, some of the pins, they have signs of corrosion, so 90% sure how the plug actually on the car is. So I might be willing to take that cover there and pull the actually socket out to inspect properly, and obviously redo all those wires. There's bits of wires from there to the next, so someone just cut a section off. It's a little bit of a nightmare. So but that's what my problem is. Once I put everything back on, look at that. Look at that. And this side also works now, which means to me it looks like it's the LIN bus that links both modules, both motor modules, that is probably failing, and that's what makes the whole system to just not working from both doors. Because to be honest, it's the only thing that I can see coming from one door to the other door that actually is common to both. Nothing else really. So it's going to be most likely the LIN bus that is being lost, and everything stops working. So yeah, at the moment I'm going to try to put that in there somehow, because otherwise it's just going to be here getting water inside. We're probably gonna have to take this door card out. I might just put something in there, try maybe a plastic bag or something like that, protecting it from getting water in. And I guess we're gonna have to wait for some better weather to actually complete this. So I think I'm gonna stop here for now. It's just impossible to carry on doing anything, but I think we found the problem, or most likely the problem, so stay tuned, and I will show you the rest. Okay, following day, the weather is actually just about start to rain a little bit, so I'm gonna have to hurry up with this, because what I want to do is take the whole thing out. So I removed the door card. Gonna have to find a way to put this back in again. It was all ripped anyway. It was a lot of clips broken. We'll see what I can do with this. But at the moment I've cut through these cable ties. This one I can put another cable tie behind. I'll show you later. But anyway, I'm in the process of actually removing the loom. So this has been broken and has been glued in here. I guess I'm gonna I have to get a new one. Oh no, it was not glued. Oh my god, what a dickhead. Oh, oops, sorry guys. So basically guys, the way this goes is this bit goes on the inside and this goes on the metal, but someone just glued these like this. It's not like this. This goes like that on the inside. So someone didn't know how to put this. Oh my god, I'll show you later how this goes in. But that's what they did. So the actually metal door, this part goes in here, in this ridge, but someone just glued it on the outside. This one I'm not really sure, because I don't know why it was glued, because it's not broken. Anyway, let's gonna pull this out. Actually, oh shit. Let's gonna pull these off before it starts raining. There's a few droplets already start to come. I don't want to get my tools wet, etc. And then we'll take this to the workshop and we'll get it repaired in there. Inspect and repaired. And the loom is removed. I had to take the speaker out. I had to drill the rivets. We'll then replace this in order to thread the cable through here. The loom, sorry. So the loom is here now. Yeah, the inside was not too bad, but this side, honestly, is not been a very good job. Whoever did this hasn't done a very good job. But we're gonna do this back in the shed. Sorry, in the workshop. We're gonna push this rubber garment all the way back here to expose all the wires and then repair everything, because it's just look like it's going to rain again. So okay, so let's gonna do that. Okay, just pull the garment back. This is the section that is broken, so that's the repairs previously done. Just taped off wires like this. Oh dear me. Honestly, even inside the car, inside the door, with some wires already like this. So we're gonna have to isolate this. There's some other isolation broken. Am I going to take a little bit off in here to have a better look? But here, there's no questions. This wire is good, but we're gonna have to probably just maybe try to pull the pin out so we can put some shrink tubing, or just get it and solder it again. But so there's two wires like that. Actually, let's kind of take this tape off. I don't want this here. So guys, what's gonna happen now literally is just I'm going to repair this. So I have there's no rocket science. Whatever I'm gonna do, I'm either going to, these exposed wires, I'm not going to use tape. Either I'm going to pull these pins out, pull it out, and then thread the shrink tubing and shrink tubing this, or I'm just going to cut it, solder it, and just do it again, or something along those lines. Not really sure. I'll have to see how easy it is to take these pins off the plug itself, and we'll go from there, really. Oh dear me. It's a crap job. So this wire is like this. Not really sure why this is like this, because it looks like this is the one's brown. Okay, that's not very good. It's exposed in there. There's another one here. Not really sure why these wires are like this, but okay. So I don't think, unless there's no broken wires to be. Oh, hold on. This wire broken here. This, yeah, the insulation is broken. So as for the door signal, it might be that it's actually the lock itself, because all the wires here, they look like they are connected to me. We haven't inspected the socket on the chassis. That I'm gonna pull. I'm gonna take that trim off and pull it out to check the pins, etc. And definitely there is signs of some water here as well. Okay. The pins, however, they look quite good. They look quite clean, so not really sure. These are the ones we're gonna have to obviously redo. This is a crap thing here. I don't even know how this is done here, but let me guess, they are just twisted. Oh, they're actually soldered. Okay. Not too bad then. Gonna have to redo this properly, but okay. Okay, let me repair these, guys. I'm not going to be here dwelling too much, taking you through this. Let's gonna repair this properly and move from there. Okay, so just a little bit of information here, a little bit of talking. I don't know if I mentioned this on a video that I've done, I don't know when, but possibly not long ago, on a similar issue. I'm not sure now if I mentioned it or not. If I did, I did. If I didn't, I'll mention it again. So what I've decided to do, guys, is I'm going to pull some of the pins out, especially these wires like this. I'm going to pull the pin out. I already started it, and I'm going to solder a wire straight after the pin. So it's going to be pretty much inside the pin, nearly inside there. So straight away from there, a new wire all the way up to here. Sorry, up to, oh dear, this was not planned. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry, I might edit this out. So all the way from there up to here. Okay, so it's about probably about this length. Okay, so that's how much. So basically the wire that's going to be on the bent is a brand new wire. Okay, so nothing is going to be soldered or where it's going to flex, especially on this one, because some cars, this one does have a little bit, but not too much. Some cars, they actually have the plug that stays on the door and the one that's on the chassis, they are at different levels. So the twist, so it goes like this, so the twist is more like this, so it twists like this. This one is pretty much at the same level, kind of, so the twist is actually like this. It puts much more stress on the wires. Some manufacturers, these wires, I'm not sure if they look like, but some manufacturers, they use a special, not a special wire, they use a different wire for these kind of applications, which is a more flexible wire. I'm gonna try it. I found this plug, which is for some windows from, it looks like a Renault, judging by the buttons. Looks like a Renault to me. And these wires are different. So I'm going to show you some of the wires that are more into different applications. I'm going to show you. So this is the type of strands inside. You can see they are quite thick. This is for wires that are not going to be moving too much. And you can see this wire has about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 little strands inside. Okay. This wire, which is probably even thinner, obviously depends on the insulation, but this wire here, which is what I'm going to use, I want you to see the difference on the amount of strands. You see, there is much more strands, they are much thinner, which makes them much more flexible. Look how much it flex. This one flex, but the wires are much harder. You can feel how hard they is, how stiff they are when you try to bend them. This kind of wire has more strands, is more flexible, and is more used on these sort of applications where movement is going to happen. So these are the wires I'm going to replace these with, and that's about it. So that's the length of wire I'm going to replace. Every single wire that's damaged or that I see there is cracks on the insulation, I'm going to replace with one of this. And that's it. Then we'll just, as I said, we'll carry on when we get to the car, but that's what I'm going to do. Hope it makes sense, and I hope you guys understand what I'm doing, and you agree. If you don't, oh well, too bad. Okay, so the loom is ready. I just need to pull that forward, the rubber thingy, but I pull this out from there, and obviously someone's been here, 100%. There is a little bit of corrosion right there, although the pins themselves, they look clean to me, so not much of a problem there. But we're gonna pull these two pins out, these two bottom ones. The other ones are quite clean, as you can probably see, but the bottom two, I'm gonna pull them out just to inspect, make sure, and clean properly. If we need to replace these, we will. The pin itself, I mean, but I don't think there is an issue. Let's gonna pull it out just to inspect. But yeah, the only thing left now is that, and then obviously thread the loom back in, connect everything, and that's it. The weather has been really hit and miss, so I don't know how much more I'm going to record, but yeah, that's where we are at the moment. Guys, just a very quick up to date. That's all done. So the wires comes like here. I left them in the best position. All this is now put in properly. I can't believe someone has been super gluing this. Even here, the only reason why it was not completely touching was because it was not proper clipped in the inner side, so that's why. Everything's clipped in properly now. I'm just cable tying, using just putting a cable tie like this, just cable tie everything back in. I'm gonna finalize the door, then we'll give you a test. Okay, all finished, and now it's time to give you a good test. Okay, so one quick thing, I'm gonna start this thing up because I have the key here on without actually running the car. So we need to program these windows now, I guess. There we go. Automatic down, automatic up. It's gonna program that side. Oh, that side is still programmed because we never disconnected that module on that side. So that's it, job done, guys. I'm really happy with the result. Problem fixed. Now, as for the door lock signal, when it's open or closed, sorry, that's still the same. I didn't have to plug it in the machine, but if I unlock the car and I open the door and I get inside the car, within about 40 seconds or so, the car locks again, which means he's not seeing this door is being unlocked. Yes, I know it's dangerous. If you open the car and throw the keys inside, close the door, the car will lock itself. Owner is aware. He told me not to just leave it for now, so we left it, but I'm going to presume that's going to be actually the lock itself. But again, I was not asked to look at that. As for the windows, I'm really happy with the result. Once again, really good. All fixed, guys. Really happy with the result. With no further ado, enjoyed the video. Hope there's some information here you can find useful. Nothing rocket science, but it is what it is. If you do have any questions, any comments, please put them below. And like always, thanks for watching.